one of the oldest African traditions brought to our land, a ritual dance dating back to the days of slavery. Now, an integral part of our local culture. The championship begins with the preliminary round on Friday, 26 January from 7 p.m. at Ojo Road Recreation Ground, Sangre Grande. Fighters from the country's greatest Gaels face off! And only the best will move on to the semi-final round. Get your limited tickets for only $50 at the NCC head office, grandstand ticket booth, and online at islandetickets.com. For more info, visit the NCC Facebook page or call 622-1670. This event is presented by the National Carnival Commission and powered by Forest Park Punch and Rum and Monster Energy. There is no fight like a boa fight!
Tickets will be available at the venue.
Any woman could play. Vinny woman Vinny.
The National Stick Fighting Competition 2024 kicks off tonight at Ojo Road Recreation Ground in Sangre Grande. This morning, I want to welcome one of the people responsible for planning the event, Mr. Joseph Adams. He joins us on set. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning. How are you doing, man?
I'm tired and sleepy. How are you doing?
Boy, if you tired and sleepy, all week.
It's carnival.
Yeah.
And lots of excitement, lots of energy in the air. Stick fighting prelims on tonight.
Yeah, that's correct.
How excited are we for it?
Well, boy, apart from just being excited and tired, I think a lot of people looking forward to stick fight. From my experience, people come out and really enjoy stick fighting. And the strange thing is, some people say, boy, this thing brutal, but especially ladies, boy, like they love the brutality.
I want you to tell me firstly, why is it? Give me a little insight into what stick fighting means to us culturally as Trinbagonians.
Stick fighting, as far as I know, means a lot, because if you remember, it was one of the stick fighting in the early days. Was part of the whole Cambole thing, and when the proclamation, they were part and parcel of getting that.
It was Boer that they was fighting with back then,
right? And those were the guys who really actually forced the thing. It was Boer, and it wasn't a play at that time.
Boer versus
right?
Captain
So
Beaker.
the history, history of the stick fighting is very, very important to Trinidad and Tobago. That is one of the reasons why we at the NCC decide to keep the art form alive. Now, if you remember too, it used to be by the corner.
Well, this is what I was about to say. It was either in the Gael somewhere, anywhere that a circle make is a Gael.
Yeah. So yes.
So how do we legitimize that whole process along the way? Because NCC is saying you're preserving it and you're putting it in a space like the Ojo recreational ground.
Yeah,
right?
and I think we need to do that.
Why?
We need to do that. But in doing so, we should not take away the nostalgia,
and the
so
authenticity.
the authenticity. Now, and I could refer to different things because I'm a Calypsonian as well.
Come now, man.
Right?
We're here for it.
Calypso and the Calypso tent.
Right.
People might say Calypso dying, but really and truly, or Calypso tent dying, but really and truly, the purpose of the Calypso tent is very important. It's a tradition that we must kind of keep. It come like cricket, test cricket, and T20 and T20 and everything.
No matter how much you evolve, you still have to keep the
You have to keep the root. So we are the NCC, we have to try to preserve the stick fight in the best way. But we recognize too that stickmen need, you need to keep them. I ain't going into their details too much, but it's people that we need to keep and keep going, just to keep the art form alive. Right? If we just drop it and leave it by the bars and the corners, them guys are really getting, nowhere financially as well.
Okay. So tell me, what are the prizes involved in the stick fighting competition?
And I will tell you the prizes. But even before I go there, them guys and them used to play for a small thing. Somebody throw a
but
thing
no,
in
they
the
was
ring.
playing more for bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
Yeah, they was running the tongue for a little while after that.
Exactly. We see it different. So we have started, since we took it over, we keep trying to increase the prizes, make it a little more attractive for them. And we have reached the King of the Rock King of the Rock now gets us $30,000.
30,000.
And we always looking to increase.
Right.
So we start in 30, 20, 10,
And
5.
go on from there.
Not forgetting appearance fees.
Okay, so every
Right.
time so even from the prelims is appearance fees?
From the prelims, we have appearance fee. Our appearance fee this year, I mean, I could take a little credit, do my little credit now. I tried
Let me hear it before I give credit now.
I tried to raise.
Let me hear it before I give credit.
This is not
Let me
directly.
see if it's
This is not
the
really
minimum wage you're
directed.
paying people.
I telling my boss,
Oh.
I'll give me some credit.
Oh,
I
all right,
tried
go
to
ahead.
raise the thing a little
Go
bit
ahead,
and
go
I
ahead.
get it through. You understand? So the appearance fee this year in the prelims is $3,000 just to appear. The reason why.
No, you could take your credit.
Yeah, take
Nah,
it.
take your credit, take your credit. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
And
That's not bad.
the reason why I feel it's important to give a good appearance fee is because a man come in the ring and he get your head, but he out of the competition.
Yeah,
No, but you
yeah,
can't come in for nothing. You understand? Because you know stick fight. When you get cut, that's it.
And the good
Right.
thing is that the Ojo Recreation Ground is right close to the hospital.
Very close, it's walking distance.
Walking distance
But
from the hospital.
we don't depend just on the hospital or the
Of
close
course.
proximity to the hospital
Of
as
course,
such.
yeah.
What we try to do, what we do, we always have medics
On
on hand.
standby, of
You
course.
know, a good cut man, so if you get cut, you know, somebody could see about you.
What are the rules for this competition? How do we define who's a winner or not? Is who boss who head first?
Okay, so that's another thing that we try to fix,
Right.
Because if nobody gets cut, it's like boxing. You have a 3 minutes in the ring. So if you have 3 minutes in the ring, you could get knocked out, or it had to be decided by the
Judges.
So
But that's what I
that
mean,
is
so
something we implemented as well.
Right, but what are the points the judges?
Okay, so we have 4 categories.
Right.
Aggression meaning not just wildness. So it's aggression / contact.
Okay.
If you contact.
Right.
Because you can't be wild in the ring.
Right, and do it.
And do hit.
Yeah.
That making sense, right? So we have aggression. We have dance. Now, dance is a very important thing because
It's dance and
you don't,
fight.
you just don't go in the ring and stand up and
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah,
carry, you have to dance,
Yeah.
all that kind of thing, right? So we have dance. We have above the waist defense.
Okay.
So if a man pelt a blow, you could break.
Right.
So the judges will be looking at all that. Head defense, the judges looking at that as well.
Okay.
You know, so we have a nice criteria in place, or how do you call it, the rubric.
A rubric. A nice rubric in place.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, give me an idea of how long people generally train to be able to do stick fighting.
So from dealing with these stick men,
Yeah.
stick and don't get tired. Stick has some serious spiritual kind of thing.
Of course.
Men just leave their wives and prepare themselves to go in the ring to play stick, you know. It's a preparation thing. Just like you had to go and take your time and learn your work and prepare yourself to come here. Them fellas even worse.
I
And
know
for
that
weeks.
they use the rum for spirituality
Yeah.
purposes. I know that they
Yeah.
go and they cut the bois.
Yes.
They
yes.
choose it. They hand pick it almost.
Yeah, they choose their thing. Yeah, they choose their thing. One of the things, we hoping that we would be able to do eventually is to kind of standardize, because stick fighting, as much as we like it how it is, if we need to go further to take it to, for the international people, although they accept it as it is now.
I know saying it's not for
but
them.
we had to standardize it somehow for our own purposes as well, because you can't cut a big stick so and come in the ring,
Well,
so we had
if
to
you could tote
standardize.
that is a whole other story altogether. You have to be able to tote that big
Yeah.
stick so to be you get lashed by a
Yeah.
man who's smaller and faster than you.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the prelims tonight from 7 p.m. up in Grandi. Where are the semifinals and when?
The semi-final will be at the Go Mountain Sporting Complex.
When?
On Wednesday, 31st.
So that's next
31st.
Wednesday.
Yeah, next
We head to
Wednesday.
Dago for
yeah.
the semis. And then the finals taking place in South.
In San Fernando Skinner Park, the big
Ah,
place, man.
boy.
Yeah. We
Ah, boy.
had finals the last year, and it was a bumper one. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to another, bumper.
Where
finals
can
again.
people get tickets for it, or do they just pay at the door?
All right, so for tonight, they'll pay at the door.
Right.
Right? Tonight, they'll pay
How
at
much
the
is it
door.
by the door tonight?
$50.
$50?
Yes.
That's all,
$50.
boy.
That's we giving it away.
Oh, then let me go up in
We're
Grandi
giving it
tonight.
away.
It's only $50. Stick fighting.
Yeah,
Going
we
up in the
give it-
Gael, right?
Yeah?
And then the others are same price? I
No.
imagine the finals will be more expensive.
The finals will be a little more expensive. I wouldn't say what it is here now because
right.
I do have the finals here on the finals.
No problem. So what we will do is we will stay tuned to NCC's Facebook and all that good stuff.
Correct.
To get the updated information. Mr. Adams, thank you so much for joining us this morning,
well,
even with your busy schedule.
It was a pleasure, yeah, man.
Thanks, man. All right, so
thanks
we take
again.
that quick break and we come back with more on the Now Morning Show. When we come back, we have some brand new music to introduce you to, so stay tuned.
Pretty Bago play.